Hello and welcome to another episode of the Midday Muster. Today on the show, we are asking you, how has music changed your life? And joining us later on the show, we have Lachlan Bryan, who's going to be telling us about his brand new single, I Went Down. Well, I'm Danny Young. I'm the host of the Midday Muster. I'm a singer, a songwriter, a touring artist, though not at the moment. And I just love country music. And so I thought I'd create this show to keep us all entertained while, the world's in a not great state at the moment. And we can't get out to our shows and festivals that have all been cancelled. But at least we can still be up to date on all the latest country music stuff and talking to artists every week on this show. So how has music changed your life? Well, it's a very big question, and please leave us some comments because we're going to be writing a song later on the show using your comments, and the person that offers up the best lyrical suggestion is going to win $50 to spend on new music. We were tossing up the idea of doing vouchers or streaming subscriptions, but I thought, no, let's do $50 worth of CDs or merch. And that way we'll buy it directly from the artists, and the artists get to keep most of the money from the purchase, and you get to keep all the music you wanted to listen to anyway. So $50 worth of music will be going to one of our viewers today, later in the show. But how has music changed my life? Well, music was something that's always been part of my life. Very young, I've been told that even as, a little baby in the bathtub, I'd always be singing along at the top of my voice. And, was always involved in school choirs and guitar ensembles when I got too bored of the choirs. But I didn't really know how music was going to become a career for me. And I'd been singing a bit in pubs around Sydney, doing the covers scene, and it wasn't really for me. So I kind of packed it in. I went to uni, I studied journalism, and I moved to Alice Springs to be a journalist and take a full-time job in the real world and just decide music's just going to be a hobby. But of course, on my very first day of work in Alice Springs at the new job, I, meet a country singer, and my life very much goes back on the path of music again. Within 12 months, I'm over in Nashville recording an album. So music very much has changed my life. I almost gave up on it, and it found me immediately and put me straight back on the path. And here I am. I have an album, I'm releasing music, I go on tour, and it's just really awesome. And it's been a very hard time for musicians in the last few months, but it's definitely made some people feel like they're non-essential as musicians. I've seen some Facebook posts of people who are thinking of shipping out of the industry, packing up and finding something in a different field because there's just not many prospects for musicians at the moment. But fingers crossed we all get through this, we get the support we need, and we can get back to changing other people's lives with music as well, because music just has that effect on people, doesn't it? So let me know in the comments how music has changed your life. Let's take a look at what's happening in country music as we turn to the roundup. Big touring announcements this week, with TEG Live Entertainment announcing the Country Roadshow 2021, a mini country music festival touring theatres and entertainment centres across the East Coast. The lineup includes Adam Brand, Travis Collins, the Wolf Brothers, Jasmine Ray, and the Buckleys, with Lee Kernaghan making an appearance at the Brisbane show. The tour kicks off in February, fingers crossed, with shows in Sydney, Canberra, Tamworth, Brisbane, and Townsville. Last night, country music fans were treated to a special live stream concert, the International Country Connection, featuring Amber Lawrence, Missy Lancaster, Casey Barnes, and US band the Davison Brothers. The acoustic songwriter round style performance was presented by Groundwater Country Music Festival, Kicks Country Radio, and Chug Music, and the artists revealed their new releases and plans for 2020. US country star Tim McGraw's first solo release in 5 years officially arrived on Friday. The album Here on Earth embraces our ever-changing new normal, reminding us that we are here on Earth to take care of each other. And Lachlan, Bryan and the Wilds have signed a multi-album deal with independent label Social Family Records this week. The band have distributed songs with the label over the last year and are now officially joining the roster. Speaking of Lachlan Bryan, we're bringing him on the show in just a moment. That's it for the roundup. Let's move to our next segment where we invite artists to share the stories behind their new songs and perform them live. Lachlan Bryan is an accomplished singer-songwriter from Melbourne who, with his band The Wilds, has toured internationally and recently signed to Social Family Records. Let's welcome Lachlan Bryan to the show.
I chose a road as something I would follow. I chose love as something I would leave behind. So I drove like there was no tomorrow, and I broke every single heart that I could find. I was a kid with a dream and a vision, but my eyes could only see in a straight line. And so the road was not a good decision, but there ain't no good in looking back in time.
Hey Lachlan, thanks for joining us today on the Midday Muster. How are you going?
Danny, I was all right until I just saw that little clip that you put up, and now I just miss traveling so much. You just made me feel like nostalgic for last year.
Sorry to ruin your day with that beautiful film
It's
clip
all
that
right.
you created. You're down in Melbourne at the moment. You're back in lockdown, but you are in the car by the beach, which is pretty nice. What's it been like as a musician that, you've done so much touring? In fact, like you wrote a whole song about being on the road. Like it's clearly very important to you. What's it been like as a musician stuck in lockdown down in Melbourne?
Oh, it's been weird. I they've I can't say that there've been no positives because I have made more music, I've recorded more music. There's lots of things that kind of get cast aside, I guess, when you're on the road, or that you don't do as good a job of when you're on the road all the time. But certainly, I've had this feeling of standing still for a lot longer than I ever have in my life before, in my adult life, I guess. It's probably made me appreciate the lifestyle that I have, and so many of us have as touring musicians. And it's kind of like you don't know what you got till it's gone, I guess. And losing that this year, and we hope it's only for this year, has really made me, and I'm sure so many other musicians, appreciate how great you have it when your job is to go out and play little songs that you dreamed up in your head, to people all over the world. That's such a fortunate thing, whether you're doing it in stadiums or small clubs. The fact that you get to do it is amazing. And so I'm taking stock of this time and trying to make sure that when I get the opportunity to do that again, I have lots of new material and new stories and new things to bring to people.
Oh, lovely. And you obviously had a lot of plans for this year that haven't really panned out the way you hoped. What have you been doing instead to, use your time? And like you said, you're sort of writing songs. Have you been taking like a new approach to music, or spending more time in the studio, or what have you done instead musically instead of what you were thinking of doing?
Well, I've kind of gone through phases, and this is our second lockdown here in Melbourne. And during the first one, I did a lot of live streaming. I practiced a lot, and I wasn't really writing or recording very much. We were finishing off our record. We were finishing off mixing that. We had a little break between lockdowns, and I was trying to, get outside, and there's still a little bit of sunshine here in Melbourne at that stage. And now in this second lockdown, I've really locked myself in a bit of a makeshift studio. I can't actually travel to the studio that we normally work in because it's more than 5 kilometers from my house. but I've been locking myself down and trying to come up with new ideas, working on some other people's projects, practicing a lot, just generally spending a lot of time with a microphone in front of my face, and that's not a bad thing. I mean, it's still doing the thing that I love. So there's not much else that we can do at the moment. So that's how I'm
Mm.
filling my time. I'm certainly not doing any great projects around a house or gardening or anything like that. Like so many people on the internet seem to be doing these amazing, productive, beautiful things with their hands, but
No, you're not much of a
that's just
handyman.
not me. Yeah, that's not me.
Right. Well, you mentioned you were finishing off mixing an album and you've given us a few new singles this year. What is in store with your new album?
Well, it's we'll probably drop another couple of singles before it comes out. It'll come out next year. We've explored a lot of uh, new ways of making music, I guess, and not because of the COVID. I mean, we did most of the recording before COVID really hit. Uh, we just we've been interested in recording differently and using different approaches. We've used a drum machine on a single that's been out already. We've used samples a little bit more. There's probably a little bit more of an indie sound to a lot of the stuff that we're doing. We've never really felt bound by kind of the limits of country music or any genre of music.
Mm.
So we've explored a lot of different things on this record and a bit of co-writing from the other guys as well, including the new single, which was almost entirely written by Damien.
Okay, so trying things a little bit differently, playing with the band roles. How are you finding the co-writes from the other band members that maybe weren't so prevalent before? Is it a different direction, or really complementary to what you've been doing?
I, th- I mean, I think it's complementary. Sean kind of sings and writes in a similar range to me. Damien kind of looks at things from I guess, music first perspective and lyrics second. Although having said that, he wrote almost all the lyrics. He did really write all the lyrics for this new song. So he's a storyteller as well. But it's very much about the groove with him and about what things are doing musically. He kind of writes from a riff first of all, which is cool. And
Mm.
I've been writing a bit more like that myself. Our last single, "You Remind Me of Myself," has a pretty signature guitar part, which was what I just was playing around with that started the song. So I guess maybe I've been influenced by him in that way. So writing with
Hmm.
the other guys is great, and we sort of the guys tend to bring pretty finished songs to the table, and then we just work on them from there. I'm not very good at co-writing from scratch. I usually either have to have a pretty finished idea that I can't finish, or be kind of helping with an idea that's already pretty developed.
Okay, that's good to know in case I ever want to bring a song to you. So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
mentioned
Bring a strong
decaf.
idea, and I'm up for it.
Bring a strong idea.
Yes.
All right, I'll keep that in mind. So decaf wrote the new single "I Went Down." Can you tell us a bit about the story
Yep.
behind this new single?
Yeah. This song is really a mystery. To me it conjures up images of like True Detective or a lot of these crime shows that you see where there's a body somewhere in the Everglades and no one really knows how it got there. Well, in the case of this song, there's no body. Like we don't really know what the narrator's done. So, but he's certainly struggling with himself. He references a whole lot of songwriters: Joni Mitchell, Johnny Cash, Neil Young. The original lyrics that Damien had referenced Nick Cave, "Where the Wild Roses Grow." He had another couple of verses as well that we trimmed out. So this is really a song where the guy singing it, the narrator, the guy telling the story, is trying to come to terms with his own life through referencing songs that he knows, and all of them have this thing in common, which is they all ended up at the river, and usually that's a sign that bad stuff was going to happen or that it already had.
Right. It's so interesting you say the original song mentioned Nick Cave, because when I listened to this song, I said to you straight away, I'm getting Nick Cave vibes. It totally reminded me of that
Yeah,
song. So it's really interesting to see how you guys have put your take on this. And we're going to get an exclusive live performance of this because you said you don't actually do this song live very much. It was a studio experiment and it hasn't really left the studio yet. This will be one of your first times performing it to an audience.
It will be. We haven't really played, because of the timing of everything, we haven't really played any of these new songs apart from The Road. We haven't played any of these new songs live. So it's not, I think once you get into the cycle of making several albums, when you make your first album, it's usually songs you've been playing on the road for a couple of years. And then your second album, it's a bit of a mix of the two. But now we're kind of in this stage where when we record the songs, it's the first time that we are playing them. And obviously for people hear them recorded before they hear them live now, which is a different thing. This song has never been played on acoustic guitar. There's no acoustic guitar on the recording. So yeah, this is a completely new arrangement that hopefully will pass Damien's test.
Oh, sounds very special. Can't wait to hear it. Take it away, Lachlan.
All right. I went down to the river. I don't know what came over me. 'Cause down by the river, it isn't where I ought to be. Down by the river, you must have heard those songs. Down by the river is where no good comes from. Joni sang a heartbreak and wanted to skate away. The goddamn river never froze, not even on Christmas Day. And JR's wife was taken, the one with the southern drawl. 'Cause down at that big river, her name was being called. She went down to the river. Don't know what came over me. 'Cause down by the river, it isn't where I ought to be. Down by the river, you must have heard those songs. Down by the river is where no love belongs. A shotgun wedding, a broken heart, prison time for some. Well, Charlie killed his Knoxville girl and dumped her body where the waters run. Well, I came down to try to drown the devil inside me. But Mr. Young Soul, what I done now, I'll never be free. I went down to the river. I don't know what came over me. 'Cause down by the river isn't where I ought to be. Down by the river, you must have heard those songs. Down by the river is where no good comes from. I went down to the river. I went down to the river. Down by the river, you must have heard those songs. Down by the river is where no good comes from.
Woohoo! Oh, that was fantastic. Oh, I love the
Original
storytelling.
first time exclusive.
And it's true, there are so many songs that talk about going down to the river but you know, it's
Mm.
never good when it's like take me down to the river. It's yeah,
No,
very
nothing good
ominous.
happens down at the river. Yeah.
Yeah, and I love all the references to Joni and Mr. Young and all those different people. It's a very clever idea for a song. So, Decaf, you did really good on the core concept
He
for this, and
did
I'm
good.
sure the rest of the band contributed to making it as amazing as it is now.
Oh, thank you. You know, we're really proud of this one, and can't wait to play it live with the band and you know a few guitar players and make a big noise with it.
Yeah, I can just picture this going down live and just being a really good grooving song to do, and the crowd just going nuts for it. So before I let you go, I wanted
Absolutely, I
to
hope
ask
so.
you, because we've got a bit of a question of the day that we're focusing on, and I'm about to write a song live with my audience members on the topic of how has music changed your life? And I want to hear from you, Lachlan. How has music changed your life?
Yeah, I thought about this when you said it at the start of the show. Um, I a bit like you. I was kind of born into it, so music was in my life from a really early age. But as a teenager, I was also really into sport, and I thought that that was gonna be my you know my life, that I'd find a career in sport, and um, you know I played a lot of high school sport and travelled for that as well, and I went to England the first time to play cricket actually, um, and but I think it was when I started to I kept playing music, and I found probably that I fitted in better with the people in the music world. You know, I wasn't really like a kind of locker room guy. I wasn't a
You're not a
jock,
jock.
I guess, and I felt like the music people that I hung out with just I got them more and they got me. So I would say that music has changed my life probably by um, bringing me to my people. You know, like finding my people that I
Hmm.
want to hang out with, and I always find that I get along well with musicians. You know, we see each other, see eye to eye. It's kind of led me to a lot of other artistic pursuits that I like. And so I would say that music, more than anything, has probably changed my life in a social kind of way.
Okay, that's a really interesting perspective on it. That's awesome to hear. I can't, what sport were you thinking of making a career as? Like football?
I was pretty into cricket, you know, and I
Cricket.
was, yeah, I played basketball and, you know, I still play golf, you know, like I'm competitive, I guess. So I like,
Okay.
I like
Were you more
all
of a
games,
bowler or a
but yeah,
batsman
cricket
or
was the
in the
thing.
field?
I was a batsman, yeah.
Batsman. Very cool. You could have been the next Australian representative, the next Don Bradman.
Well, you know what? I think there's people better qualified to be to have been the next Don Bradman than me. But I did have a lot of fun playing, and I particularly enjoyed when I went to England and played. But you know, I retired at about 20 years old, so I got out of it pretty quickly.
Oh, that's an early retirement in any field. 20 years, pretty good.
Yeah,
But I'm glad you found your way to music because you know, love your music, love the songs. As you already know, my favorite is Doug Damona of yours,
yeah.
and yeah, I can't wait to hear the rest of this new album. But thank you so much for joining me today on the show, and really appreciate the exclusive version of "I Went Down" that you gave for us today.
Thanks very much, Danny. It's been a pleasure to be live from the Volkswagen today.
Live from the Volkswagen. Wonderful. All right. Well, I'll talk to you again soon, hopefully. And good luck with your. Are you bringing back the drunken piano session live streams?
We are. They're coming back soon.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I
I'll
keep
keep
saying
my eyes
soon, but
peeled
within
for
a few
that
weeks. Yeah,
within a
you're
few
fine.
weeks. All right. I'll stay tuned for that. But have a great rest of your day. And thanks for joining me, Lachlan. See ya.
Thanks, Danny. See you later.
Live from the Volkswagen down in Melbourne lockdown. I'm guessing no more than 5 kilometers from his home, of course. But oh, wasn't that fantastic? And I saw so many great comments were coming up on the screen. Kaz was saying she loves hearing the stories behind the songs. Dax Daniels was saying he liked it. Jacinta was saying she enjoyed the song too. But now is that time of the show where we are going to write a song together. So I was asking you guys, how has music changed your life? And I'm going to need to see some comments. Gonna pull my guitar out. It's a tight squeeze here. All right. Mark's asking, how do I come up with the melody when I write a song? He can come up with the words, but not the melody. It's interesting because everyone who writes songs writes a different way. And for some people, they hear the melody first, or they hear the music and the riff first. And for other people, they just write down all the words and figure that out later. But for me, it's really the melody and the words come at the same time for me. So I don't really have an answer for that. It just instinctively comes at the same time for me. And I think I listen to a lot of music. I really enjoy singing. So I think about what's fun to do with my voice, and that's how I come up with a melody. So if you're not that way persuaded, I don't really know how to tell you how to come up with a melody, but I guess it's good to find a lot of songs that you really like and use them as like a reference point to come up with new ideas. That's my suggestion. Ricky, music changed his life when he was young. He was always dancing and singing. Used to sing to the clothesline. Oh, that's very interesting. So I'm guessing he was putting the clothes out, doing the laundry and, singing along. Peter says, the road is never too long when I'm singing a song. All right, so people are coming up with their lyric suggestions already. Kayleen says, music, a constant gift to me. Whatever road I take, as each window opens, it reveals a path I should take. Whew, okay. Well, we've got lots and lots. We've got 34 comments already with lyric suggestions. So this is we've got a lot to get through today. Oh, thank you, Ricky. That's such a lovely comment. It's cold and snowy, but Danny keeps you smiling. I'm glad. All right. So how has music changed your life? We need some lyrics. Where are we going to start today? Bert says, music changed my life when I was about 10 years old. My grandfather gave me an old guitar, then going bush trying to belt out a tune. All right, I like that idea of, being given a guitar and that's where it starts. So as you can tell, because you guys are suggesting the lyrics this time, I'm trying to come up with a bit of a chord progression first to get us started while I'm processing all your lyrics. This is different from my usual way of writing, but I love the challenge, and that's why I love doing this on the Midday Muster. It started with an old guitar. Grandfather's hard to sing. Started with an old guitar Daddy gave to me. That's the thing when you're writing songs. It's called artistic license, and you can change the truth just a little bit to make it flow better in the song. So Daddy kind of works a little bit better than grandfather for singing. So I think we might go with Daddy. So I like that as an opening line. It started with an old guitar Daddy gave to me. Kaz says, always there. I don't know life without it, and I don't want to. I like that. I think we can put that into the song as well. Daddy gave to me. Can't remember life before. Gave to me. Can't remember life before. Gave to me. Set me free. The music set me free. Can't remember life before. Music set me free. All right, I think we're going to go with that for our first two lines. Okay, Dax is suggesting grandpa is more singable, and that would fit in with daddy. Grandpa, 2 syllables. Started with an old guitar Grandpa gave to me. And I can't remember life before. The music set me free. All right, we've got our first two lines. So we'll change Daddy to Grandpa. I can't remember life before. As I mentioned last week, I grew up listening to American style music, so I do sing can't, even though I say can't when I talk. Just a little habit, because when you got so much American music, it's just you learn to sing that way. Dax is saying, I can't remember life before that ringing melody. Learn to strum a tune or two to set me free. So many lyric suggestions. Oh, goodness. We're up to nearly 50 comments now. I can't remember life before. Ooh, I can't remember life without a country melody. A country melody. I like that. So we'll make this a country song. Of course. It's got to be a country song. What did we start with? It started with an old guitar Grandpa gave to me. I can't remember life without a country melody. All right, there we go. I'm sort of adapting your lyrics as you give them to me. Can't remember life before, life without a country melody. Hi, Claire Jones. Thanks for tuning in. A country melody. Karen likes that. A country melody. All right, so we need the next line. I saw someone say something about learn to strum a tune or two. Learn to strum a tune or two. Learn to strum a tune or two. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. All right, so what have we got? Learn to strum a tune or two. What comes next? Grandpa gave to me. I can't remember life without a country melody. I learned to strum a tune or two. Someone said something about facing the ups and downs. Oh, Jenny's running late. Jenny, the topic of today is how has music changed your life? We've got the first couple of lines here about starting it on a guitar, and then I think our chorus is really going to have to hammer in how music changed our life. Oh, okay, Peter's given us a great line. My folks would listen to my songs and soon they'd sing along. I like that. Country melody, country melody. My folks would listen to my songs and soon they'd sing along. Yes, okay. My folks would listen to my songs and soon they'd sing along. A sixth string. Da, 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 da. So we've got to rhyme with me. So Bruce, we're taking out that line of I learned to strum a tune or two. We're just going to go straight into my folks would listen to my songs. Yep, perfect. There we go. It started with an old guitar Grandpa gave to me. I can't remember life without a country melody. My folks would listen to my songs and soon they'd sing along. The sixth string helped me. And life is always better with a song. Oh, we've already used the word song. Listen to my songs, soon they sing along. Oh, that's right. We're trying to rhyme with the me. So we're going AABA rhyming pattern on this. Folks who listen to my songs, soon they'd sing along. Pretty soon my life became a country song. Oh, I like that. Now I'm up on stage and my guitar means everything to me. Music makes me strong. Okay, we're getting some good suggestions. We're going to rhyme with me for this next line. Soon let's sing along. And music help me set me free. Me be 3 cup of tea. Come on, give me some rhyming suggestions. What rhymes with me or melody? Country. Country rhymes with me. Heart of that country. Okay. We have used the word country already, but that might work there again. Sing along. Oh, Jacinta's come up with a great line I think works perfectly here. Soon a songwriter was all I knew to be. I think that line is perfect as it is. I think that's going to top off this verse. My folks would listen to my songs, and soon they'd sing along. Ooh, soon they'd sing along, so we can't say soon again. And a songwriter was all I knew to be. Yeah, okay, I like that. Started with an old guitar Grandpa gave to me. I can't remember life without a country melody. My folks would listen to my songs, and soon they'd sing along. And a songwriter was all I knew to be. All right, we're ready for a chorus. And I think we're going to go to the C for the chorus. If anyone's interested at home, I'm playing in G. We've just been going to D, to C, to G. But, of course, you want to make the chorus big and powerful, so it's always great to lift it up to maybe a C or a D, but I think go to the 4 for the C. Deborah suggested harmony. Harmony is also a great rhyme for what we were looking for. Okay, now we're up to our chorus. We need to be focusing on how music has changed your life. So please let me know in the comments, how has music changed your life? All right, so I'm still thinking of someone earlier put a comment about life's ups and downs, and I really think that's going to work in this song. So with all of life's ups and downs, with all of life's ups and downs, da-na-na-na-na. Music makes me strong. That's a great one. All of life's ups and downs, da-na-na-na-na. With all of life's ups and downs, one thing gets me through. Listen to music. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Introduced to friends, put a voice to the things I couldn't speak. Ooh, music can take you out of the stresses of the here and now. couldn't speak. Music was the voice. With all of life's ups and downs. Oh, what did I just sing before? With all of life's ups and downs, music helps me speak, helped me speak. Life in a different key. Oh, that's interesting, Kaz. Born with music in my heart, that's where I belong. With all of life's ups and downs, music helped me speak. Na, 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 na. Music helped me speak. And then speak can rhyme with weak, which can then go to like Claire Jones's comment of music makes me feel strong. So you can go not weak. Music helped me speak. My lyrics said more than my words ever could. That is so true, Jacinta. I find that for myself as well. It's so much easier to put it into a song than to tell someone the story. With all of life's ups and downs, music helped me speak. The lyrics died in my heart. Lyrics helped me share my heart. Lyrics helped me share my heart. No more feeling weak. There we go. We've got our first two lines of the chorus. So, in all of life's ups and downs, music helps me speak. Oh, what was it? Lyrics help me. Lyrics helped me share my heart, stopped me feeling weak. No more feeling weak is better. Lyrics helped me share my heart, no more feeling weak. All right, come on, we need a couple more lines of how music's changed your life. No more feeling weak. Music is the world where everything is free. Oh, I like that, Ricky. Music is the world. Music is the world. It's the world. If music is the world, then something. If music is the world, then love is the beat. Does that work? Do you guys like that one? If music is the world, then something is the beat. I kind of like that concept. World, love is the beat. Love is the beat and the song. Have we said the word song in this? No. Oh, okay. This is great because in this chorus, we're saying music, lyrics, beat. We're like referencing all the things. We've said melody earlier. We could maybe fit harmony in. We're getting all like the musical terms in here. I like it. Good job, everyone. This is going to be great. Oh, we're going to have to finish this up really soon. We're running overtime, but it's because we're, putting a lot of, this one's turning out really good. And because we're like trying to make it really special, it's taking a little bit longer. Oh, Jacinta's just made this line better. Music is the heart and love is the beat. That is really special. That is a great line, Jacinta. Definitely in the running for our $50 prize today. I see that's already been changed on our our live stream lyrics because it's such a strong line. With all of life's ups and downs, music helped me speak. Lyrics helped me. We've already said the word heart. Lyrics helped me share my soul. Let's make that soul. Lyrics helped me share my soul. No more feeling weak. That should be no more, not normal, written there, Bruce. Lyrics help. With all of life's ups and downs, music's helped me speak. Lyrics help me share my soul. No more feeling weak. If music is the heart, then love is the beat. If music is the heart, then love is the beat. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. So we got to rhyme with beat now. We need one more line. Music is the heart, love is the beat. Beat. So we've got feet, sweet, sweet, treat, meat, elite. We need a great final line here that's got to sum up everything. Love is the beat. It's the beat. All right, I'm going to sing this through from the top because we've got to put a really good line on the end here, and it's getting me a little stuck because it's got to be a great line. It started with an old guitar. No, it started down lower. Started with an old guitar Grandpa gave to me. And I can't remember life without a country melody. My folks would listen to my songs, and soon they'd sing along, and a songwriter was all I knew to be. With all of life's ups and downs, music helped me speak. Music helped me speak. Lyrics helped me share my soul. No more feeling weak. If music is the heart, then love is the beat. We haven't said song in this chorus yet. Love is the beat. I feel like follow my feet. Love is the beat. Love is the beat and my home. Na, 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 na. I'm home when I follow my feet. That doesn't really make a lot of sense, does it? Come on, I need your help here. We need a few more comments to round out this song. Country music on high repeat. Repeat is great. Country music on high repeat. My song began to speak. We've already used the word speak, so we can't use it again in the same chorus. Swept me off my feet. That's an interesting one. Oh, because we're just talking about hearts, and you think about like Prince Charming will sweep you off your feet. Well, maybe it's the music sweeps you off your feet. I think I've got it. I think I've got it. Thanks, Rhonda, for the inspiration. If music is the heart, then love is the beat, and the greatest songs can sweep me off my feet. I think that works. With all of life's ups and downs, music helped me speak. Music helped me speak. Lyrics helped me share my soul. No more feeling weak. If music is the heart, then love is the beat, and the greatest songs can sweep me off my feet. And the greatest songs can sweep me off my feet. Something like that. All right, I'm going to sing our verse and chorus together just so we've got like our final product here. But I think that's as far as we're going to get for today. This might be something we have to finish later on because this song's looking really good. Who knows, maybe a golden guitar contestant with this song. That'd be funny because then everyone watching the live stream would get credit as a songwriter and it'd be 50 people on the credits for the golden guitar nomination for this song. Started with an old guitar Grandpa gave to me. I can't remember life without a country melody. My folks would listen to my songs, soon they'd sing along, and a songwriter was all I knew to be. With all of life's ups and downs, music helped me speak. Lyrics helped me share my soul, no more feeling weak. If music is the heart, then love is the beat, and the greatest songs can sweep me off my feet. And the greatest songs can sweep me off my feet. There we go. We got our song written for today. It sounds fantastic. I really like this one, guys. I don't know how you guys are feeling, but this was really good. I think it was a positive topic. Everyone has a bit of experience to share. Thank you, Bert, for the line that inspired it all. The Grandpa gave me a guitar. That was a fantastic line. That's definitely in the running for our $50 prize. I also love that line from Jacinta. Music is the heart, then love is the beat. And also Rhonda giving me that line, sweep me off my feet. That was, I was getting a bit stuck there of how do we round this all out, but Rhonda Owen gave us that line of sweep me off my feet. So I think those are our top 3 contenders, and we need to pick who our MVP of today was to win the $50 music prize. Who do you guys think in the comments? Which ones? Kaz is saying she thinks Jacinda's line. Jacinta's saying, how many is the most GG winning collaboration? I think the FU Cancer song that won a few years ago with Becky Cole, Casey Chambers, Limbo Tell, all those people, that was like 8 people in that song. That was probably the most collaboration song. But I don't know, for songwriter song, they've definitely never had as many as this. And I can see we've got quite a few people listening. There's probably like 20 or 30 people that have contributed lines to this. So that would definitely be a record for the longest. Anyone else's opinions? Who do you think was the best line? Was it Bert, was it Jacinda, or was it Rhonda? Let me know in the comments. So Bert gave the line about the Grandpa gave me the guitar. Jacinda gave the line about music is the heart, love is the beat. Rhonda gave us the sweep me off my feet. Who do you think? I know who I think. All right, I think it's time to announce. Thank you, everyone, for your help today writing the song. Thank you for tuning into the Midday Muster. I'm going to give us a little drum roll before I announce our $50 music winner. And, of course, this person will get to pick CDs and merchandise from their favorite artist to the value of $50, and we will send it out to you. We'll order it directly from the artist so they get the best deal out of it and you get the best deal out of it. Here we go. My favorite line for today came from Jacinta. The music is the heart, love is the beat. Oh, that is a brilliant line. That is something I would be super proud of as well. Like if I came up with that, I'd be like, man, you came up with a great line. But Jacinta, you came up with it, so you should feel fantastic about that. Oh, a few people were voting for Bert as the winner. Oh, better luck next time, Bert. You did it was very close. I mean, your line sparked the whole song. But there's something really special about that. That's an award-winning line. If music is the heart, then love is the beat. So you should be very proud. Jacinta, congratulations. You are our winner for today. And thank you all for joining me today on the Midday Muster. Thank you to Lachlan Bryan for joining us today. That was a very exclusive version of his new song, I Went Down. As he said, he's never played it on guitar before, on the acoustic guitar. He's also never played it live or for an audience. It was very much something that was created in the studio. So we got a very exclusive version of that today. Congratulations to Jacinta Manson for winning our $50 prize today. And that's it for the Midday Muster. Thank you for spending your lunch break with me. Hope you had fun writing the song as well. And big thanks to InView TV and Bruce Mott for producing today's episode and sponsoring the prize in our songwriting sessions every week coming up. You're going to be able to win that $50 music prize thanks to InView TV and Bruce Mott. And I hope you join us next week. And Bert, you're going to have to come up with another fantastic line for next week because you're very close second place, and I'd love to see you win the prize at some point. My name's Danny Young, and I will be seeing you next time on the Midday Muster. Bye for now.